Now we talk about derivatives. Derivatives are a type of investment which depend on the change in the price or the value of another commodity or another investment or another product. So one example of a derivative is an option. And under options, you have calls and puts. In the call, the buyer expects the price to go up. So the buyer is having a contract with another person, and they agree. The one person will say that the price is going to go up, the other thinks the price is going to go down, and they have an agreement. So this is called a call. And then there's a put. In the put, the buyers expect the price to decrease. So if somebody has shares of a company and they expect the price to go down, they can buy a put option, and that will protect them. It's like insurance. So this is a strategy people do to make money using options, calls, and puts. Forwards and futures. Forwards, it has an O in it. O stands for over the counter. So these are traded over the counter, usually through the banks. Futures they have an E. They are exchange traded. So on Montreal and Winnipeg Exchange are futures. These are mainly for commodities, and for other items, you can buy them, and these also work similar to the calls and puts. Then rights and warrants. They are discount coupons which are given to shareholders. The rights are short-term and warrants are long-term. These could be 2 to 3 months, and these could be like for years. So they give the shareholders the right to buy additional shares at a discount price. So these, again, all these are just contracts. They just give you the right to do something, and you can get a benefit if it works in your favor. So derivatives is a financial contract that has some value derived from or dependent on the value of some other asset. In our course, we are focused on financial asset, which is a stock or a bond. You can have a derivative based on the stock price, but it's also possible to have it on the foreign currency, like the dollar value, or interest rate changes, or equity index changes. So the underlying asset can be different items. It could be a commodity, price of oil, price of gold, price of wheat. Those all could be a derivative. So why are derivatives useful? You can use derivatives for risk reduction or hedging. So investors use them to eliminate the risk of either holding an asset for future or anticipating a future purchase of an asset. So hedgers, they start with a risk, and then they will take an opposite position. So if they expect the price, so the price is going up, but they're afraid the price may go down, so they will buy a put, which will be a counter opposite position. Let's take a look at an example of the options. So there is a holder and there's a writer. The holder will pay the writer some premium, or the holder will give some money to the writer, and now they have an agreement. So they both are in a contract, and the contract could be a call option. They have a call option. The holder has the right to, or option to, buy at a fixed price. So let's suppose he is planning to buy the shares at $25 in the future. Even though the price may go up, he can still buy it at $25. So he can pay him based on $25, and the writer has the obligation to give him the shares at that price. So the call option has the opportunity to fix the price for buying in the future. In the put option, it is the option to sell at a fixed price. So now the put option, the holder, they have the right, if they can set it at $25, and if the price goes down to $20, they still can sell at $25. And this writer has to give them the dollars, the money, based on the fixed price. So this is an example of a put option. So hopefully this is more clear, and we will continue with chapter 8 next.